How's it going, everyone? It's your boy, Big D here. It's time to review Halt and Catch Fire, Season 2, Episode 9, titled Kali. Again, spoiler review. Have you not seen the episode, go to amc.com/Halt and Catch Fire. Please watch the full episode there. This is it, man. This is the calm before the storm. Next week is the season finale. Always love to hear the season instead of the series. There's a push going on. There's a campaign going on for having season 3 for you guys to send letters and tell the executives and everything, hey, please renew it. I'll put a link down below if I do remember for a campaign for Halt and Catch Fire for season 3. It'd be like a petition thing, but you gotta be crafty and write a note and everything and send it to them, like that type of crafty, man. Or you can just email them or call them, but please, no ranting at the producers. You don't want to scare them. You want to lure them in so we could bite them at the end. Alright, here we go, guys. Producers, if you're watching any bit, renew this show. I'm not done with these characters yet, and I know you're not done with them either. And all you guys, people who watch Halt and Catch Fire every Sunday, I'm pretty sure you want more of these characters. Anyway, let's get right to it. It should take me less than 3 minutes to recap the episode, give you my opinions, pros and cons, and final score. Shall we begin? By the way, my vacation review is up with Ed Helms, Christina Applegate, the new vacation. Holiday Road. Anyway. I better have this next year, guys, for Halt and Catch Fire. Better not cancel it. So Joe gives Gordon a ride from Gel, of course, Angelica. Okay, from Gel. And basically Cameron wants to sell her game, Extract and Defend. And Tom is like, we've been working on it for 4 months, blah, blah, blah. Why would you want to sell it? All that. So Westnet is online. Basically, they're moving, because Mutiny had a problem last week, and now it's Westnet. Like, they took their ideas and everything, they changed the name. Westnet is online now. They're going to make a big announcement in the episode, and Gordon can't find his car. Gordon is, like, in a parking garage, and he literally can't find his car. He's going through brain stuff, and that's really, you're kind of like, oh, shit, he can't find his car. It's going to be a whole problem there, but he'll find his car, like, in the next commercial or something. So, Joe and Jacob, they have this really intense thing here because Joe and Sarah are already planning to leave to California. They're already packing up and everything, and he goes to Jacob, and they talk about, like, they basically show their true colors. They're like, Jacob and them, they kind of get that they don't like each other, but they're family. And he says, for Christmas, you're gonna come over, we're gonna have a fake talk, we don't care, we're just gonna talk, have eggnog, then you get the hell out of my house type of thing. Basically, like, you're gonna be there, and I'm gonna be there, we're family type of thing. And that was really intense because the way Lee Pace was leaning against, the way he said it, I know it's acting, it's acting, right, of course, but it's believable. You really feel like you don't see Lee Pace. Of course, you see Joe McMillan, but you tell Joe McMillan is serious. He's serious about this stuff. That he loves Sarah, and of course he loves her. But it's the way he presents it and the way he says it. I literally clapped. I clapped when he said we're family, and the way he did his tone. He did a very voice. Like he was pissed, yet trying to make a statement there to Jacob Wheeler. Or else you could just say we're family, but I went the in-depth way. Anyway, he invites him to the meeting, of course, for the, I'm sweating, it's hot up in here, guys. Hot up in here already. Anyway, so he invites him to the meeting tonight, or the conference. Gordon still can't find his car, and he's in the basement level. And the guy's like, hey, you're not supposed to be here and everything. And so the way Scoot McNairy does it is so genius, man, because sure, you can act dumb. You can act like you're having a brain tumor, but the way he does it is, again, believable. You literally see, you think Gordon, because Gordon is, of course, descending, but you're like, wow. He's transforming right in front of our eyes, and it's genius, just the way he does it. And, yeah, my car's probably an EF. Okay. See, I can't do it that way. He does it better because he's an actor, professional actor. Anyway, that's going down. He can't find his car, still basement level. So Cameron and Bosworth and Donna go to this company called Fun Time. And basically they show their new game off, and Bosworth does his magic basically. I am John Bosworth. Nice to meet you. Look at this map. Are you guys going to be going global soon, nationwide? Oh, yes indeed. That whole thing basically. So Funtime buys them for 50 grand. Gordon, 50 grand? 50 grand. Whew. No, we don't have that much money, dude. You're not in our budget. So Gordon falls down the stairs because why not? He's really like, oh, and he just like falls down like, boo, 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 boo. And I'm surprised he didn't break his neck. I'm surprised he's not bleeding anywhere. You think his knees would be bleeding or something, I guess, but he's just kind of there. That was intense. I was like, that's stunt double though. That's stunt double though. Anyway, that's going down. Okay, we're getting towards the end. Tom and Cameron, they're not doing so good. You know, having little fights every there. Relationship stuff. That's why you don't get into a relationship, gentlemen. Don't get into a relationship. Take advice from me. I know. Look at me. Anyway. So Joe and Cameron kiss, and that's basically where it gets the basics of season 1, man. And it felt so good to have them talk it out, and Cameron knows that Joe wasn't a part of the whole Mutiny WestNet thing. And basically, the presentation goes on, and she leaves a disc for him. It says, for Joe, always Cameron. And it's emotional. It hits you in the heart, really, where there's still something there. There's a spark there, and Joe still has feelings for Cameron, but yet he's married. So, yeah, that goes on. Joe gives credit to Cameron during the meeting. He's basically like, you know. And he has no mic either, so I guess, like, whatever. They could still hear him in the back, I guess. But he's basically like, Cameron, blah, 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 her last name, made this. This is not our work. I did not create this. And he gave credit, basically, and that's my Joe McMillan right there. Gordon, the paramedics arrive, and basically his car was right there when he was getting in the stretcher. He's like, that's my car. That's my car. Oh my gosh. He was in the garage parking lot for 7 hours wandering around, including when he fell down the stairs. So he was basically, he cries in the paramedics, and he's like almost when Daryl cried in season 3 with Merle. He does that face, and you're kind of like, you could totally gift that, but not a lot of people watch Halt and Catch Fire to make gifs about it. It's not a social media extravaganza because barely anybody watches it. Why? 16 million each week for Walking Dead, but no less than 1 million for Halt and Catch Fire. You know what? Why? Where are my true Halt and Catch Fire fans? Are you a fan? Are you spreading the word about Halt and Catch Fire? Hey, watch this show. Please, watch this show. Spread it around. It's like a disease. Spread it around. Come on. Simple stuff, guys. Anyway, that's going on. WestNet is messing up. It got hacked, basically, because Cameron hacked it. Corrupted, I guess it's corrupted now. And Bosworth quits, basically. I need a new job. I actually need a job. One that actually pays, Cameron. I'd like to thank you for everything that you've done. See you later. That type of thing. He just walks out. So Bosworth is gone. I don't think we've seen the last of him yet, but if we have, God bless Bosworth, man. He's amazing. Great actor. And I really hope he's not leaving. He better come back. That's it. And also, Gordon psychologically is messed up, mentally wise. So he has problems. Joe and Sarah have problems also. God damn it, Sarah, you're my wife. I'm not going to do it so loud, but that was intense. I was like, whoa. He yelled at his wife. He yelled at his wife. That's a sin. No, but, yeah, basically Tom leaves Cameron. Everyone's having problems. Gordon and Donna are having problems. Joe and Sarah are having problems. Cameron and Tom are having problems. Even Lev is having problems. At least Bodie doesn't have no one to rant with, but still, everyone's having problems. Oh my gosh. Ladies and gentlemen, what did I think about this Halt and Catch Fire episode overall? Let me get started with my pros first. I gotta say, Scoot McNairy and his acting for Gordon is phenomenal. Why did the Emmy nominations, why didn't they nominate these actors? Literally, they're underrated. Scoot McNairy as Gordon and his acting, the way he portrays Gordon and his mental state, it's believable, it's fun to watch, and you actually care for the character. You're like, dude, find your car. Dude, where's my car? that type of thing. And I really do appreciate the way he portrays his character, and I am a fan of Scoot McNairy, and I can't wait to see again what he does next. I know he's doing a lot of different projects right now, especially he did Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice, so I can't wait to see him in there. But the acting of Gordon, it's intense. This is a very intense episode. It's not for, the faint of heart. It's really deep emotionally and wise for the characters, because you see them struggling. You want to see them happy. And Mutiny's been going through a lot of deep shit right now, so it's intense. And now they get a break, 50 grand and everything, but now Bosworth is leaving, and that's his magic right there, man. And, and Tom, he set up the meeting, and it's so intense because Cameron now, they're being a jerk, and she's trying to be like, oh, I was a jerk, and it's intense, basically. It's a lot of drama, but it's good drama. Also, man, I got a lot of stuff here. Joe and Cameron, that whole scene was magic. I think that was very well directed and very well done and very well lit. I like the way they talked to each other, and that she forgave him, and things were going to go down, but, she had to go. They had to do stuff. They had to get back to work. Bosworth. Again, Bosworth is definitely a pro. Every single episode, he has amazed me. I literally thought at first, Bosworth is going to... Bosworth is back. I hope he's not going to be in every episode, and now I want him in every episode. I want him in every single thing, because he is amazing. Also, the dialogue and the monologues that these people have to remember. There are some monologues in here that people have to... Like, Joe doing his speech, almost like he's at E3 or something, in Westnet, and he has to do a whole monologue. I was in theater for 3 years. I know how to do a monologue, and it's not easy one bit. I don't know, it's super... I'm impressed, man. I definitely love the way that it's written, the dialogue, and that the characters are written. Wish we could see a little bit more Donna. I'll get to the cons in a minute. I love the way it's written. I just love the feeling, because it's the 80s, and I love the whole feeling and the style and the whole area, the cars and the outfits and the dresses, and I just love all of it, because, again, it's hard to make an 80s show in a 2015 era. We're 2015. You gotta get all these 80 cars and everything. Joe yelling at Sarah again. All that. Now the cons. Bosworth leaving. Bosworth better not be leaving, but if he is leaving and we only get to see him next week for a little bit, that sucks. That's a con right there. We need Bosworth still. Also, not much Donna. Where's Donna? She's in there and she was busy with the whole... Yeah, she's in the thing, but she's not shown as much as Cameron is. She's been shown more than... Tom's been more shown than Donna. Joe was more shown. Sarah was more shown. Jacob was more shown. Gordon was more shown, man. What happened to the writing for the women of Donna and Cameron? Those were the best writing there. I want to see more Donna. Also, Gordon... I like what Gordon did this episode, but I felt like it was a waste. Don't you think? Think about it. What happens if it doesn't get renewed, the show? What happens if it doesn't get renewed for season 3? And next week is the final episode. Oh, the episode before, it was just Gordon wandering in a parking garage. That was the whole episode right there. Just him wandering. I get the point that it's to show his state of mind and everything, but still, it would have been a waste of an episode, because he just walked and he fell down the stairs and boo-hoo cried. A waste of an episode of Gordon's take, don't you think? Don't you think, eh? But, that's basically the cons, man. I don't see nothing else, really. I think it was a great episode overall, because I'm trying to dig deep and think about the cons, but there's not much cons. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give this episode an A-. It's great. It's definitely one of the best episodes out of Season 2. Season 2 is definitely way better than Season 1, in my opinion, definitely, because Season 1, it was good. It was a little bit depressing, a little bit sad in the way the lighting was. It kind of felt like, holy crap, I may have to shoot myself because it's so dark in here. But now, Season 2 lit up. It had more comedy. It had more heart, and it had more emotion. It had more characters. It had more things to do with the whole mutiny, and we had more characters coming and more people we care about. So, yeah, basically what I'm saying is it's awesome. Pretty much. A-. I'm impressed with the whole directing of the season, the whole writing of the season, and I love these characters, and what they're going through is very deep, but I think we'll get through this together, guys. Thanks so much. Comment down below, let me know what you think about this Halt and Catch Fire episode, and I will see you all next week for the season finale. May the Spock be with you always.